Good day, my dear students. Today I'm going to guide you in answering your self-learning module in math. Today our subject is Mathematics Grade 9. My name is Oliver T. Ababa, your teacher for today. Just call me Sir Ababa. For this week, you are answering Module 1B, Solving Quadratic Equations. Our topic for today is extracting the square root. Now I will show you how to extract the square root of a quadratic equation by solving some items in the section What More of your SLM. Let us begin. If you've already finished answering this portion, just try to compare your solution with the one I am going to show you and check whether you've got the correct answer. Okay, so solving quadratic equation by extracting the square. And here is our sample equation. The first one is quantity r minus 4 squared minus 169. So we're going to find the value of r. So in the previous section of this self-learning module, you learned that a quadratic equation can be solved by extracting the square root if it is in the form x squared equals k. Okay, so this is our guide for determining the number of real solutions or roots of quadratic equations. So if k is less than 0, then x squared equals k. So it has two real solutions or roots. Then the value of x is positive or negative square root of k. So there are two real solutions or roots if k is greater than 0. So it is greater than 0 if it is positive. Then if k is equal to 0, then x squared equals k has one real solution or root, and x is equal to 0. It is automatically equal to 0 if k is equal to 0. So the value of x is also 0. Now if k is less than 0, then x squared equals k has no real solutions or roots, so it is imaginary. K is less than 0 if the value of k is negative. So negative is less than 0, so it has no real solution, so the roots are imaginary. So let us proceed to our problem. Quantity r minus 4 squared minus 169 equals 0. So we're going to transform this into the form x squared equals k. So x squared equals k. Okay, so we're going to transform our equation in the form x squared equals k, like this one. So what you're going to do, you're going to apply here addition property of equality so that we can transfer negative 169 to the right side of our equation. So we will apply addition property of equality. So we will rewrite first our quadratic equation. Okay, so quantity r minus 4 squared minus 169 So this is how we are going to do it. Equals 0. Then we're going to make this into 0, no? I-zero out kana diri ang negative 169 para ang mabilin r minus 4 quantity squared. We will just add positive 169. Okay. And on the other side, we will also add 169. Okay, so this will become now r minus 4 squared. So negative 169 and positive 169 is cancelled. Nice. Is now 0 and equals to 0 plus 169 is 169. So in this portion, we apply addition property of equality. Okay. So we apply addition property of equality. Now, so this is now in the form x squared equals k. Then we will extract the square root. So we will extract the square root. So we will just rewrite our equation. Okay, so extract the square root here to cancel out the square. Then since is square, so it has, since it is positive, 169 is greater than 0, then it has two real roots. So it becomes positive or negative 169. So cancelled out the exponent. So this will become r minus 4 equals positive or negative. So you think of a number that when you multiply it by itself or when you square it, the answer is 169. The number that when you multiply it by itself is that results to 169 is 13. So our answer is 13. So that is positive or negative 13. Meaning to say, when we multiply positive times positive 13 equals 169, or negative 13 times negative 13 is also 169. Okay, so we will now apply here addition property of equality so that we can solve for r. Okay, so since it is negative, so we will add positive 4 to cancel out 4. Then here also we add positive 4. So this will become r equals positive or negative 13 plus 4. Okay, so we have two values of r. So we will solve the first r sub 1 equals positive. So it is positive 13 plus 4. And then equals 17. Then your r sub 2 is negative 13 plus 4. Then it is equal to negative 9. Yes, it's negative 9. So we have now the solution of our equation quantity r minus 4 squared minus 169, and the value of r, or the values of r, are positive 17 and negative 9. So if we are going to check these values to our equation, this will satisfy our equation. The equation will become true. Okay, so shall we check? Okay, we will try to check. Okay, we will copy our equation here. Equals 17. Okay, so we will substitute r minus 4 squared minus 169 equals 0. Then 17 minus 4 minus 169 equals 0. 17 minus 4 is 13 squared here. So 13 squared minus 169. So 13 times 13 is 169 minus 169 equals 0, 0. Okay, so the value of r 17 satisfies our equation, and that makes our equation true. Okay, next, value of r for r equals negative 9. So again, we will rewrite our equation. R minus 4 squared minus 169 was 0. Then negative 9 minus 4 quantity squared minus 169 equals 0. So negative 9 minus 9 is negative 13 minus 169 equals 0. Now, so we square negative 13. So negative 13 times negative 13, the answer is positive 169. Because when we multiply like signs, the answer is positive, or the product is positive. Okay, so 169 minus 169 is 0. Then the value of r equals negative 9 satisfies our equation. So that makes our equation also true. Okay, so I hope you followed our solutions in extracting the square root of, or extracting the square root, solving quadratic equation by extracting the square root. So this is our second equation. 2d minus 1 quantity squared equals 225. So we will, so this is already in the form x squared equals k. It is already in the form x squared equals k. So we will extract the square root of 225. Okay, we will rewrite our equation. Then this will become, now we are going to extract the square root, so both sides of the equation. So we will extract the square root here and also here. So it is positive or negative. So cancel the exponent, and what is left now is 2d minus 1 equals positive or negative square root of 225. Okay, so what is the square root of 225? Okay, so we will rewrite our equation. So rewrite again 2d minus 1 and then extract the square root of 225. So you have 25, carry 2, and then 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2, 7, and then 1 times 5 is also 5, 1 times 1 is 1, then 5, 12, carry 1, 2, so 225. Okay, so therefore the square root of 225 is 15. So this is now positive or negative 15. So we apply here addition property of equality. So we will add the opposite, the additive inverse of negative 1 is positive 1. We'll add also here positive 1. Then becomes 2d, so cancelled out 1 equals positive or negative 15 plus 1. So since we have still a numerical coefficient in our d, we're going to cancel out the numerical coefficient, which is 2. And in this part, we're going to apply multiplication property of equality, or simply we're going to divide 2 or multiply 1/2. So we will apply multiplication property of equality. So we multiply 1/2 so that the numerical coefficient of d becomes 1. And also here, we will also multiply 1/2. So in this part, we apply multiplication property of equality. Multiplication property of equality. So cancelled out 2. Here, cancel. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And then, what is left now is d. So, d equals positive or negative 15 plus 1 all over 2. So there are two values of D. So our D sub 1 equals now positive 15 plus 1 divided by 2, and this is equal to, so 15 plus 1 is 16 divided by 2 equals 8. So D sub 1 equals 8. Next, our D sub 2 this is negative 15 plus 1 divided by 2, so equals, so negative 15 plus 1 is negative 14 divided by 2, negative 14 divided by 2 equals negative 7. So the solutions of our quadratic equation is 8 and negative 7. So these are the value of our D. So we have two values of D. Now, so let us check our answers. For D equals 8, we will copy again first our equation, and then we will substitute the value of D. So we have 2 times 8 minus 1 quantity squared equals 225. So 2 times 8, we will solve the inner part, parentheses. We will remove the parentheses here by multiplying 2 and 8, and 2 times 8 equals 16 minus 1 quantity squared equals 2 to 5. So 16 minus 1 is 15 squared equals 2 to 5. So 15 times 15 is 225. Okay, so the value of D, which is 8, satisfies our quadratic equation. Next is for D equals negative 7. So we will substitute 2 times negative 7 minus 1 quantity squared equals 225. Okay, so 2 times negative 7 is negative 14 minus 1 quantity squared equals 225. So negative 14 minus 1 is negative 15. Squared is 2 to 5. So negative 15 times negative 15 is positive 225. Okay, so therefore, the value of d, which is negative 7, satisfies our quadratic equation. So this equation has two solutions or two real roots. So I hope you have followed our step-by-step solution in solving quadratic equation by extracting square root. Until the next time of our tutorial, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button so that you will be updated for our next video tutorial. So this has been your teacher, Sir Ababa, saying, in every problem in math, there is always a solution. Thank you very much. Till next time.